Hi everybody, welcome back. Coach Steve here. Hope you have had a great week and are ready to get back at it today. So we're going to need a few pieces of equipment that we're going to be using this week. And we're going to be starting with our box on the floor. If you do not have lines on the floor, that's okay. We'll manage just fine, so don't you worry. We're going to be using our tubing at an overhead position in terms of the attachment, so over the door or hanging from a tree branch if you have something close by that you use like that. We're going to be using our sliders as well as a towel for some mobility work, and obviously we're going to use that towel for any perspiration, and we're going to have our water very close by for use. So since we've got that out of the way, we've been moving through these workouts so beautifully of late. I'm not going to hold us up. So let's just get right to it. We're going to start with our warm-up. That warm-up is going to consist of our forward and backward lunge with our overhead reach. So that looks like this, overhead reach, and then stepping back and reaching at ground. We're going to perform that 4 times, so if you want to join me, we'll get right at it. So just stepping forward, reaching up, having those arms go nice and long, and then reaching down at the ground. All right? Giving yourself enough room so that you can execute safely. And that's 2, 3, and last one. And that's 4. All right, let's take it to the other side. So we're going to go forward and back. Great. And up. And down. And then we're just slowly going a little bit further, stretching a little bit more, warming ourselves up. And back. Great. Shake that out. Gonna now move on to a lateral lunge. So that's just a side lunge. And as we do that, we're gonna rotate our hands at shoulder height or chest height. Okay, so stepping, rotating. You'll notice as I do, I'm going to keep this foot planted instead of pivoting as I go. All right, so here we go. Stepping, rotate. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great. Take it the other way. Step, rotate. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great. Shake. Now, staggered squat to our calf raise or our heel raise. Going to be one foot slightly in front of the other, as you can see here. And I'm going to squat down, and then as I come up, I'm going to go onto those toes. All right, so you're going to go 4 on the left forward, 4 with the right foot forward. And let's go. So down and up, that's 1, and 2, and 3, 4. Great. Let's switch it up with the other side. And I'm sitting back on the back foot. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great, shaking it out. Now today we're going to add a little bit of shoulder work, and we're going to just reach forward 4 times with each arm. All right, so here we go. We got a little bit of an athletic ready position. We're just going to reach up. That's 1 each, 2, 3, and 4. Great. Now we're going to take it out to the side. You go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to add one last one, which is a little bit of rotation. And we're going to reach across. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great. Let's shake that out and just take it to a little bit of a nice running on the spot. Jogging on the spot. Pretend that you're skipping. Just gonna get you bouncing and moving for 30 seconds. And again, you can bounce from side to side. You can do a little forward and back. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. All right, everybody. It's a good way to start. Let's shake it out. Grab a little bit of water. And gonna want that towel close by for our second exercise. So I'm just gonna grab mine and place it there. And we are going to be using our box to start. So what we're gonna be doing is a 1-out run. So we're gonna be running, gonna step, 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 step. All right? We are going to do that 8 times in and out. On the right, we're gonna take about 5 to 10 seconds rest and switch over and do the same side, or sorry, same thing on the left side. All right, let's get going, everybody. Ready? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Shake, shake, shake. Let's take it to the other side. And as fast as you can lay that foot out there and bring it back in. All right, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Shake, shake, shake. Okay. Excellent work. Got the feet ready to rock. We're going to grab those towels now for a lunge and rotation. So we're going to be grabbing our towels and making certain that we've got some tension on it. That's going to help just lead that rotation. You're going to feel it through your shoulders and upper back. And what we're going to do this week is we're going to lunge back, stepping back. And as I step back, I'm going to rotate my arms over that front leg. So if I'm here, I'm going to step back, rotate, and up. All right? We're going to execute that 10 times on the left, 10 times on the right. Here we go. That's 1. 2, really tight. Trying to pull that towel apart. That's 3. 4. I want to try and keep those shoulders down. We don't want to get them up into our ears. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Great stuff. Shake that out. Let's take the other leg. And here we go. That's 1, 2, 3. And keep that weight on the front foot rather than transferring your weight back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Outstanding work, everybody. Shaking that out. Now, we're going to need those sliders. So pulling the sliders out, we're going to be using the sliders, in a different manner than we have in the past. We're going to be doing a tabletop exercise where we're going to get ourselves up and we're going to hold that position. We're going to make a bit of a circle. So if I were to just give you a bit of an angle, you can see we're just going to go out and around forward and come back. And we're going to go out and around the other side and come back. All the while trying to maintain the nice high hips, flat like table if you can. All right, so my feet on the sliders and hips up. I'm gonna go out and around. That's 1. And that's 2, 3, and 4 each side. Keeping those hips up. Great work, everybody. 6, 7, and one more time around. Out, and out. Great work. Outstanding stuff. Hope you start to feel that into your glutes. Groin as well, as we're moving that leg out and around, and all those hip rotators. So we've now gotten to our tubing. So this week, we're going to be forming a rotational step. So if I am facing my tubing, we're going to step as if we're turning away from the wall and we're walking away. And as we do that, we are going to add a row. It's almost like a bow and arrow position when we're finished in the way that we're holding that. So we're going to keep our elbow down, shoulder down, and row as we rotate. So we're going to complete 10 on one side, 10 on the other. So let's get to it. So I'm in my position, I'm going to step back, and that's 1. 2. You're going to have to play with your position if you have to go a little bit further away from the wall or your attachment. Step, row. Step, row. Great. Getting that elbow low, keeping the shoulder low. And I'm going to say that's about 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great stuff. Opposite side now. So step, row, it's 1. Oh, I think this is the only angle I can go with. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Great work. Last one. 10. Outstanding. You get a break. A little water as we've completed that first set, or circuit, if you will. And we're ready for the next sequence. So we are going to be building on the balance work that we have been doing over the last several weeks, and just changing the direction that our balance is taking us. So this week, we're going to be doing a posterior reach. So I'm going to be standing with my hands on my hips, and I'm going to reach back as far as I can and come back to a nice neutral balance position. So again, I'm going to reach back as far as I can and come back up. All right? We're going to perform 10 on the left, 10 on the right. I'm going to suggest that you keep your chest nice and proud, shoulders back, head up. And for balance, if you need, just pick a spot on the wall or the floor that you can look at that helps to just center you. All right, if your eyes are going everywhere, it might be a little bit more of a challenge. So here we go. We've got 10. So reaching back, that's 1 and 2. Reaching back as far as I can go. 3. Oh my goodness, lost my balance. And reset as we can. And 4, 5, I needed to take my own advice. I had my eyes going all over the place. That's 6. Reaching back. 7. If you need to touch down at any point in time for safety, please feel free. I'd rather have your foot touch than your bum touch. And last one. Oh my goodness. I'm having a bit of a struggle today, everybody. And reaching back and done. Okay. I hope I can do better on my my weaker side. Here we go. Reaching back, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great work. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, everybody. Best one. And 10. Great. Shaking it all out. Going to be getting those sliders again. If you'd like a drink, you can slide one in here, as I believe I'm going to. All right, so we're going to be doing plank circles. And so we're going to be in our plank position, push-up. If you'd like, you can be from your knees. Do want those hips extended, so nice and flat. And what we're going to be doing is circles backwards. So you're just going to pull the slider towards your hips and then out and around in front of your head, okay, or in front of your shoulders. So I'm going to get into my position. We have 8 on each side. So I'm pulling back, keeping my hips level. That's 1 on both sides. And I'm out. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. It's 8. 9, and great stuff. And done. All right. You can put those sliders out of the way. Gonna need them in a moment. Another drink. And we're back to it. So, starting again with our box drill. First set, we were side. This time we're going to be behind, and it's going to be a front foot. So you're just stepping forward and back. All right. So again, 8 on one side, fast as you can go. 5 to 10 seconds rest, and then we'll get right back at it with the opposite side. So if you're ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Then shake. You'll notice I'm trying to keep my hips straight forward instead of turning as I step in. Right? We want to be nice and square. Just that foot forward, foot back, foot forward, foot back. All right. Let's go the other side. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. And shake, shake, shake. Okay, great work. Grabbing those towels. We are going to perform the same posterior step that we did. And instead of rotating over the front leg, we're going to rotate towards the back leg. Now this is a little more challenging for our balance, so you may want to have a shorter step to start, slowly build into that long reach. All right, so hands up, shoulder height, shoulders back, tension on the towel, step back, rotate back and forward. There we go, that's 1. Again, chest up, tension on the towel, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. I'm going to switch sides. Other way. Here we go. Step, rotate. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, tension, proud chest, shoulders down, 9, and 10. Great work. And we're going to need our sliders again. And we're going to be in our tabletop position. So if, when we were doing our circles before, we came back and out and around, this time we're going to go out in the front and back around. All right, so we've got 8 each side, hips up, forward hip around, that's it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, keeping those hips up. Excellent work. Squeeze glutes. And that's 6, 7, and 8. Done. Outstanding work. Moving those sliders off. And we're getting up to our tubing now. And we have our row. We're going to be tweaking this a little bit. So what we're going to do this time is, as we step back in our row, we're going to hold this rotational lunge position. We're going to let our arm go out and we're going to pull it back in. So we get to do 2 rows with 1 lunge. So I'm here, I'm going to step and row, pull out and row and back. All right, so let's go. We've got 8 of these with the lunges, which adds to 16 rows, if you will. So here we go. Step, row, out, row, back. Great. Proud chest. Row, row, back. That's 2. Row, row. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep those shoulders down, and 8. Great. And opposite side. Here we go. I'm going to step, row, and row. Great. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, shoulders down, keep those low. 6, 7, and 8. Awesome work, everybody. Great job. Let's grab some water, please. And you can have those towels. You need your ground towel close by if you have that. We're going to use it in a moment. So let's just slowly start to unwind all of this work that we've just done. Let's just take our shoulders and just rotate them backwards. Just get them all loosened up after the rows and those plank circles. Now let's go the other way. Just allowing them to roll forward. All right, so let's now revisit our lunges. This time we're going to go a little bit slower. We're only going to do 3 of them. And we're going to try and stretch that circle as far as we can. So we're going to hold our lunge out. We're going to reach up and back as far as we can, looking. And then we're going to trace that big circle and leaning as far forward as we can. As you do that, you're going to start to feel that through your hamstrings as we're reaching. And then we're just going to come all the way back up and back. And again, that big circle. How far can you take those hands out in front? Great. And back one last time. And forward again. Great. I hope that you're feeling that through your glutes and your hamstrings as we got that nice long extended reach in front. Okay, so let's go with the other side now. Switching legs and reaching back and forward. Again, always trying to make as big an arcing circle as you can. Those fingers are shooting lightning out of them as they reach forward. Great, and you feel that in your glute and hamstring. And back up again for our last time. Down. Great stuff. Let's come on up, shake that out. And now we're going to go with our lateral step. Step, reach. We're going to reach across and extend the opposite arm up. And as we do that, we can extend through. We can use our down hand to help drive our rotation to the sky. 3 times left and right. Here we go. That's 1. 2 and 3. Great. Taking it to the other side. And that's 1. 2 and last one. 3. Great stuff. Let's grab those towels. Now we're just going to place them down on the floor. Going to do a little cat-cow. So, again, knees are under my hips, hands are under my shoulders. I'm going to round my back and tuck my tail in. And then I'm going to drop everything to the ground, push my shoulders together, and rounding away again. And dropping down. And one more time up. And down. Great. Now, let's drop down into a little bit of a 90-degree position here. I've got 90 degrees with my knee, 90 degrees with my waist, and 90 degrees with my back knee. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our chest to our knee, center chest. Just gonna slowly drop down, keep your shoulders square. Now we're just gonna hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Let's take it over to the other side. This is a valuable stretch after all the balance work that we did earlier and all that posterior lunging. Just all starts to add up. I want to make sure that our glutes are in great health. And so I've got my 90, my 90, my 90, and I'm going to take my center chest to my knee. Nice and proud. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Outstanding. All right, everybody, let's just roll it up to our knees. And widen those knees out. We're going to sit back and child's pose, please. It's just sliding your hips back, arms out in front. And if you can, just walk those hands out a little further. And relax again. All right. And now just slowly going to roll up and come to our feet. And that is a wrap. I hope that you have enjoyed this workout. Get a chance to do it a couple more times this week before we move on to week 19. My goodness, we're so close to the halfway mark. So I hope that you all stay safe, stay hydrated, keep up the great work, and we will see you again next time. Until then, bye everybody. Take care.